spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Ducks' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Broncos offense will get first crack at it here. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. In the red area, it's Hill. There he goes! Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks! They're on the board first here in the season opener. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Bates. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. How can a stadium this size make so He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They boot it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got a man in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. He's got an open man. His defense giving up ground. He's finally knocked down at the 26.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference...
Touchdown, Oregon! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. USF rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Tampa. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this win, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Broncos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Motion from the wide receiver. Headed for the corner on the jet sweep. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. And tackled there by the defense. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. He'll keep it himself. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. You see the wheels on that guy? From Masoli to Mariota, that sort of defines an Oregon quarterback.
No doubt. Just a guy that can improvise, a guy that can make plays with his feet. And when he does that, opens up the whole offense and makes this team so much better.
To the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Casper. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Takes the handoff. It's Green. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moore will throw. Right on the money. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. And you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got him still on his feet. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on 3rd. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Ducks!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give from the gun. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Bates. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Bates. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Catch in the middle. It's Bates. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Hill. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Green. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys. Virginia is ahead right now, but that's not exactly Major Harris out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Alabama. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. Got it near midfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Boise State, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Rushes on him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Moore will throw. Finds his tight end. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll heave it deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. On third down, looking to throw it beyond the sticks. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
The Ducks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly out to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, still looking. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bates. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Off play action. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Moore to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown Ducks! A great catch and run for 6.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Using his legs, it's Hill. Past the first down marker and still running. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good timing on the quick out. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Ducks have taken it inside the 20. Moore will throw. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You gotta find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And that's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Takes it on the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Moore to the air. Complete. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Looking deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hill. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They're going to ride this running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Casper. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. That's reeled in. It's low. Turning it on. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard, executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Bounced right back to them. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Under fire.
You gotta love the defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Quick release on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down. Moore will throw. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Ducks decide to punt it away.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And the
defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
That's caught. It's Riley. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Oh, they're after him. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Casper. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's low. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Barrels ahead. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. SMU notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Dallas is worth its weight in gold to the Mustangs. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to take off. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese